It is practically a Canadian pastime, griping about air travel. And if you've complained, you're not alone. New numbers from the Canadian Transportation Agency show that complaints have skyrocketed, increasing fivefold in 2 years. Travel advocates, though, say that's only because the CTA began a publicity blitz in 2016.
I would say that the overall experience has been a status quo. There are some airlines that have become better, some airlines that became worse.
And while some might see the increased cases as proof of CTA effectiveness, Lukács argues that most cases are actually grounded before they even take off.
Adjudicative cases are in the low double digits, between 10 and 20 cases per year. Passengers with valid complaints continue to be sent away without resolution, while the Canadian Transportation Agency records the case as resolved.
Lukács believes there are two reasons why the investigative runway tilts heavily in the airline's favor.
The written policies have improved a lot, but the enforcement of those policies has not really substantially changed. On the one hand, a concern about impartiality, but also it is a concern about training and understanding of the law.
So, when it comes to filing a grievance, he says passengers should consider an alternative destination.
I would say stay away from the Canadian Transportation Agency. In Canada, we do have a very good, strong, small claims court system in most provinces who will give the passenger a fair hearing.
Ultimately, Lukács says he'd like to see a more proactive enforcement policy adopted by the feds that transfers the onus from the passenger to the CTA. And he says we only need to look across the Atlantic for inspiration.
The European Union's model has proven to work, has proven to balance the rights of passengers and airlines properly, and I am quite perplexed why the Liberal government did not adopt it wholesale.
In Edmonton, Cordy Terrio, City News.